Hello there, and welcome to Dr. T for today, February the 15th. Unless you're watching this really early and it's still the 14th, in which case, happy Valentine's Day, and go spend some alone time with your boom lady, or your boom lad? Gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Anyways. I was like, alright, man, woman, boy, girl, lady, lad. No, it would be lad and lassie. Och, lassie! Anyways, so, now that I've completely skipped over Stage 1, Stage 1 is actually really hard. Don't worry, Stage 2 is easy. I don't have to explain anything here. Just go up the left hand to the corner. But Stage 1, honestly, it's pretty nasty. I think for like a really low level person just trying to get into Dr. T, it'll be a tough one. Now the good news is what you can do is go around the right hand side, farm up a bunch of free energy from all the things, and then throw shocks at that shock launcher as your troops are coming in at it, and then eventually you're going to take down the shock launcher because it'll be shocked, and hopefully you can put your troops on the opposite side of the boom cannon, just out of range, and you'll be able to take out the HQ, then do that Stage 2 that I just completely skipped over, and then you can move over to Stage 3. Now, Stage 3 is a big difficulty jump. Here, we're talking like 43,000 hit points to 206 on the HQ alone, specifically. Also, the boom cannon immediately behind the HQ right there has 10,000 hit points, and I know you're saying, man, I cannot take out 10,000 hit points, that's crazy. Good news, you don't have to. You can actually shock it, target it with your tanks. Don't do the messed up extra shock while your tanks are all under smoke. Just the one shock, take out that boom cannon, and then pull yourself back. Hopefully you still have some medics that are throwing heals here and there, keeping everybody topped up and whatnot. And then, from this vantage point, just burn down the HQ. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully that works out for you guys, because then you can move on to Stage 4. And Stage 4, I feel like it's pretty intense. Like, for a Stage 4 person especially, because you've got two shock launchers, each of which has around 13,000 hit points, give or take. Which is a lot of hit points to have to be able to, like, bomb out. Now, the good news is you don't have to touch the boom cannon. Bad news is you do have to take out those shock launchers, and with the shock launcher, some mines as well, because there's a whole bunch of boom mines there. Pretty much right where we want to park our tanks. I wonder if they did that on purpose, maybe. I don't know. Also, be really careful. There's sniper towers on either side of the landing spot. Make sure you take out those sniper towers. Now, whether you let your tanks take them out, or whether you throw some barrage or artillery at them, that's completely up to you. But definitely take out those two sniper towers so that you can just burn away from 6 o'clock here. And for all the people out there who are like, no, the shore is 6 o'clock. Well, this particular core has shore on two sides. So what is there, 2 6 o'clocks? That's right. Bottom of the screen, 6 o'clock. What represent? Moving on to Stage 5. Stage 5, surprisingly easy. Now, what I would suggest is throwing a barrage over here on the left-hand side. Not to take out that mortar, though I heard that mortar was saying some stuff about your mom, so... But what you're really aiming for is to clear out all those mines. If you've got critters, you could throw critters instead. That's fully acceptable, because you're going to want to, you know, throw some barrage and or artillery on the two boom cannons that are over on the edge, and then you have your troops come in from that very corner. Pretty much the exact same as mine are doing right there. One shock can take out both those sniper towers and the cannon. I didn't really need to shock them, but like, if you're a lower level, that cannon or those sniper towers are kind of scary to you, definitely by all means throw a shock on all three of them. Your tanks will be able to work through them, because if you're using barrage and artillery on the boom cannons, those buildings are already going to be weakened, and it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of like move through them. Whew, that was a lot of words in a short period of time. Okay, So once you kind of clear south a little bit, don't drift into the mines, pull all the way back, and you can set up shop shooting away there. Your medics are going to be able to keep your tank standing. Obviously, I've got a mountain of extra GBE, so I'm just like tossing it out there. But if you're lower level, as long as you're in this position, you've got 2 minutes to burn it down. You should be able to pull it off, and your medic should be able to keep everybody standing. I'm just trying to speed things up for movie magic and whatnot. Moving on to stage 6. Now, man, okay, 4, tough. 5, tough. 6, WTF. The T standing for tough. Maybe not. That doesn't work. Ignore it. Anyways, yeah, I actually landed all my troops because this level is rocking an almost 200% health boost, which is absurd for a stage 6. But what's really, really nasty is the fact that there are no fewer than like 6 targets you have to barrage and or artillery, which for a stage 6, like that's some crazy mojo. Oh no! And there goes the tape. That's right. Ha! This is awkward. Oh. Johnson did not dig it. Rogue One, however, we're cool. Nothing like a poster malfunction to get your video off. Alright, moving on. Anyways, good news is, with stage 6, you got a lot of time to sit there and look at posters fall off your walls because it's a grindy trip. Like, you gotta take out a lot of buildings over on the side. Now, the good news is there are a lot of buildings over on the side that you can take out, but you gotta kind of loop around, and it takes a while because everything has double hit points. Now, the other option is you can land right-hand corner and go straight up, like right into the thick of it. And I was checking it out, and honestly, it is completely doable. You might even have to take out fewer, I guess, defenses and stuff. But you don't have that, like, battery of machine guns and flamethrowers to deck you out with just a ton of energy to throw at, like, everything. So it would be a quicker attack, and you're not going to have to blow as many things up, but I think it's still going to be a tougher attack, if that makes sense. So I went around left-hand side, but if you go around left-hand side and you find yourself getting to the base and unable to finish off the HQ, then by all means try going up that right-hand side. You're going to have to blow up a bunch of shock launchers and boom cannons and stuff, but that's okay because, you know, you got to blow up a bunch of shock launchers and boom cannons from the left side anyways. Also, as always, doing these attacks, well, not always, because, like, just yesterday I kind of had a problem, but, well, not a problem per se, but I did have a boost, and today, no boost, back to normal. Now, with stages 4, 5, and 6 being so ridiculously difficult, when I rolled up on this stage 7, my jaw dropped. I didn't even know what to do with myself. The reason being, this is possibly the easiest stage 7 I have seen in a really, really long time. Like, forever, if you would. I don't even understand how the previous levels were so ridiculously hard with this stage 7 waiting in the in the back. I honestly wanted to make the attempt of doing this with just 3 boats of grenadiers because it is that silly and easy. And as you can see, so far so good. I'm making progress. Excuse me. So anyways, depending on how you need to go about this level, obviously right-hand side take out whatever it is that messes up your troops, and then move on. In my case, I was gonna go full Grenks, so I just like automatically started tossing out the artillery and barrage on boom cannons, but then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna switch this up, and I was kind of disappointed because I was like, you know what, I really, if I had left the boom cannons alone, I really probably could have pulled this off with just the 3 boats of Grens and 2 boats of medics. Now, don't get me wrong, my troops are max level and everything, but, like, my goodness, that's crazy easy. Anyways, I repositioned everything into the corner, and then I dropped a couple of boats of tanks, just because, like, I could tell I'm at 50% health. I'm not going to be able to finish that HQ without a little bit of extra firepower, and because of that sniper tower, I can't really pull my Grens up for, I guess, more accurate tosses, so I threw the tanks out just to finish things out. But really, in the grand scheme of things, as far as I'm concerned, that's a 3-boat Gren win. Maybe with 1 boat of Zookas or something, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining. And most importantly, hopefully your posters hang up better than mine. And have yourself a fantastic day.